welcome back to the shed and welcome to another episode, a non-Starlet related episode today. So on my Instagram and on the YouTube shorts yesterday I put up a video that I was after getting a new full high-spec custom gaming PC, and I said I'd just do a video on it because I suppose the circumstance around it for me is kind of cool, and I'll explain how I got the computer, and so I kind of teased I'd let everyone know how much this thing cost me. So I had to get it. I got a full setup, screen, keyboard, everything. Now I'm not a massive PC gaming kind of a guy, so I don't really know the full ins and outs or the terminology or the full spec of even what I have, but I have a list of all of the parts that are on it. A small bit of a backstory is, and I've said it on the videos before, I'm recording and also editing everything on my phone, and I was looking kind of to see what kind of a computer would I need to be able to something of a fairly high spec that would be able to handle recording or editing a video and would be able to handle the software behind it. So I was looking around, and obviously a lot of that stuff is fairly expensive. And yeah, I was looking away through it and ended up with the option that I have now. So I'm just going to read out some of the spec, and I have to apologise to anyone that I suppose is in the know or that knows these parts. I might be saying things wrong, I might be pronouncing some of these things wrong, and I don't even have a full understanding of what all these things are, but I'll go through everything that was included in what I got. Where is it? Here it is. So it's a Zenith PC with an MSI B550 Tomahawk, a 16GB Corsair Vengeance RGB 3600 megahertz, I think that is, 850 watt EVGA power supply, Ryzen 5 5600X, Corsair 4000D tempered glass, mid-towered ATX case, Zeotech GeForce RTX 3060 12GB twin-edge graphics card, which I do know about that. It's a fairly high spec one. 1TB SSD. Comes with Windows 11 professional AMD RAT Prism cooler, additional RGB fans, Corsair with Node, Havoc gaming mouse and keyboard, and an AOC 90 series 27-inch 144Hz monitor. So that's everything that's included in it, and I understand that it's high spec, but I'm sure there's people out there that might know more about it, or that might kind of be drooling over them things more so. So the PC, it's an expensive unit, and I'll go over what it cost me in a couple of minutes, but it came from a company called Arcadian IT. Super nice lads. It was Kieran that I met. They actually came down to my house, put it in place, fitted it, made sure everything was set up right, and got it all up and running for me as well, which is a great service. And the lads were sound out. They were so cool to deal with as well. Yeah, so like the main purpose of the computer, it's probably going to be really overkill for what I need it for, but it will be cool to be able to edit videos on it. I haven't had a computer in my life in a lot of years because everything is on the phone now, you know, or tablets or that. So yeah, it's really cool. I was playing around with it a small bit last night, and even just the look of it is pretty cool. I'll put up a couple of clips of how the setup looks with all the lights and that as well. It's more like I geek over it more even looking at it, just because I think it looks cool more than anything. But yeah, the cost of it. So that full setup that I called out there, in total, delivered and set up, cost me €7. And that's completely true. So €7 for the setup. And I'm sure people are kind of saying, how in God's name could all of that have cost you €7? And some people, I suppose, if any of the Irish viewers would know a company called Arkings. I won it off Arkings, which is unbelievable because I can't win an argument, and I don't win things, like, you know, I enter stuff a lot and I never win. But I ended up getting this PC from Arkings competition. I'm incredibly grateful to have gotten the call and to have won it. It's just so cool, such a huge thing to get for me. I'm always entering raffles, not always entering raffles, but I enter raffles with Arkings, like an awful lot of other lads as well, for cars and for tools and that kind of thing. And I've never entered for a computer or for any kind of suppose electrical thing, and there was a friend of mine who kind of is in the know of gaming PCs that I was asking, you know, what should I be looking for, what should I be getting, and this and that, and it was him that actually sent me the link to this PC that Arkings had. So I bought 2 tickets for it. They were €3.50 a ticket, and I bought 2 of them, and ended up winning it. So yeah, it was really cool. I got the call off Neil from Arkings to say that I was after winning it. I actually thought it was a prank. I was certain that one of the lads was kind of taking the piss out of me, you know, that knew that I was after getting it, but no, that wasn't the case. I actually won it, and it got delivered. The whole thing was so easy, like, you know, just got a phone call, you're after winning this, the lads are going to build it, and when it's built, they're going to drop it down. Told me the date, and on that day it came. Yeah, so delighted. It's just unbelievable. It's unbelievable to have won something, and especially, I suppose, not that I like really needed it because I can do everything with the phone, but to be able to improve the video and improve everything, it was kind of something I wanted. So yeah, it was really cool. Maybe some of the lads watching it aren't here for that kind of thing, or don't care what kind of computer it is, but it's such a cool thing to have happened to me that I wanted to make a bit of a video. I wanted to give a bit of a shout out to Arkings and to thank them for I suppose allowing me to win this thing. You know, it's so cool, and like, it's for the price of it. It's so, any tickets that I bought in the past have now been paid off for by just winning this one thing. And like, there's a lot of these kind of competition companies going around, and you kind of nearly be wondering, oh, is it all it's made out to be? Arkings is all it's made out to be. Just plenty of proof of that. There's plenty of winners. There's plenty of videos online. There's plenty of people that even went up and visited their workshop. Like, they're 100% legit and incredibly sound out, and have given me a great opportunity by raffling that computer, and that luckily enough I was doing it. It all comes down to luck and chance, I suppose, but even still, I'm incredibly grateful that I was able to get that. And then also to Arcade and IT, the top class service. The lads were just so sound. Like, they rang me, told me when they were going to come. It came down, the setup was simple. He talked me through everything, walked me through what I needed for, kind of what stuff I should be looking for and how to use it. So it was great. I'm going to end the video there. I just wanted to tell everyone my good news that I was after winning this thing, and yeah, I'm over the moon with it. I can't stop just turning it on and looking at it. Yeah, I'm delighted. I'll put up a couple of clips of how it looks, maybe a few pictures, and I'll link Arkings down below, and I'll also link Arcade and IT down below, because they provide gaming PCs, they provide, I believe, they do security, they do everything, monitors, televisions, everything, they do it all. Yeah, so they're linked down below, and that's it. I have good news, and I'm just delighted with it. So thanks for watching.